Evil, while 9 is a shout out to the legacy of RE, Leon, and that break callback with Grace. For real. I've heard that you need to, like, there are some things that are shouted out from the movies, the not the live action ones. Well, obviously the live action movies have gotten their shout out throughout the series in general. But I have heard, pray tell, I have heard that the CGI films, I was like, I don't know why it's giving me so much trouble. CGI films also get a shout out, despite their extreme non-canonness from time to time. Parts of them are canon. I think that's the summation of a lot of Resident Evil up to now. A lot of parts of each Resident Evil game are canon. I get the feeling 9 is going to decide what a lot of things are canon. I already know 9 is going to have the moment of deciding what from Outbreak is canon. Because a lot of non-canon things can happen depending on how you play. Or who you play as. But anyway. Wait, let's see. Did I switch the category? I did. And now we get to the moment I've been waiting for. For the longest time, I remember being super into wanting to play this game. And then not doing it because I saw it was on 3DS. And for the longest time, I actually didn't own a 3DS until Smash 4. And then even then, I bought like a used one. Which at this point, I could probably honestly mod. But I never played this game, despite it having my favorite character, Jill Valentine. So at this moment,
Resident Evil.
Oh, that looks so good. That's very clearly what the fucking what the 3DS screen looked like. Like the way it was like wobbling around, I'm like, that's supposed to be the 3D effect. Yeah, this one kind of missed me. I missed this one completely, basically. I've never witnessed the Revelations game. So, in the midst of making Resident Evil 5 and Resident Evil 6, this game takes place before Resident Evil 5's flashback sequences, but it came out in 2013, 2014. Meaning this game comes out after Resident Evil 6, or just before Resident Evil 6. Basically, when Resident Evil was in the midst of being an action series. Some of the creators still wanted to make horror Resident Evil. But the people who actually managed the money had no faith in such a project. So, the only way they could justify making a horror Resident Evil game was gimmicking it and making it a side franchise. So, during the era where they wanted Resident Evil to become a Call of Duty clone or a Call of Duty competitor, which I'll be real, for a while there, like, horror games were not doing Resident Evil numbers, and for a while there, Resident Evil was the only one coming close in the horror franchise to doing Call of Duty numbers. I'll leave it blue, that's the default color here. Um, we'll do classic. I don't know what that means, but we'll do classic. Yeah, they for a while were like, the horror games of Resident Evil are going to be Revelations because we still want to do horror in Resident Evil, but they have no place as a mainline game product anymore. Which is very funny to think about, right, coming off of Resident Evil 7, right? Aside from that, I don't know anything about this game. Well, I know it takes place on a boat, which is just like Cold Fear, which I have sitting over there. Down there. I am a Cold Fear apologist. I think it's a better game than... Okay, hold on. I don't think it's a better gameplay game than Resident Evil 4. I think Resident Evil 4 and Cold Fear end up feeling similar, and I like Cold Fear more. I like Cold Fear more. I think it's a better horror experience, despite them both being fraught. I'll play that someday on stream. And we'll talk about it, but... Well, just normal classic controls, which means I'm going to be playing it how it would play if it was on 3DS. Mediterranean Sea at 6 p.m. No date. Not the Stars gun. Still in a weird wetsuit. Fine. They're literally on water, so it's fine this time. I love nautical technology. A window that spins just to shake off the water.
Incredible.
Is like actually a genius thing.
The Queen Zenobia. This thing is lucky to be afloat.
Take us around. Let's find a boarding point.
That feels like they wanted that to be Carlos, and it's not. Guy feels Carlos adjacent. I can't describe it, but these cutscenes are so 3DS.
It's been 94 minutes since Chris and Jessica dropped off the radar.
But the interpolation from their last known coordinates puts them
Right here on this ship.
Oh my god. You know what? This is what it is about this game that feels like a 3DS game. Look how close up you are to Jill and how centered she is. This is because they didn't trust that the graphics were clear enough on the 3DS, which, to be fair, it's a 240p image, if I remember correctly. Ironically, a lot of the graphics render, or a lot of the graphics are designed assuming it could be viewable on a 1080p monitor.
I don't like the sound of that. I might be able to shoot it off.
Interesting.
a stench.
It's been abandoned for a while.
Who's the voice actor for Jill this time?
Ugh, it smells like rotting flesh.
This sounds like the same lady who handles her VO in Umbrella Chronicles.
signs of life. But I feel like something's here.
Hey,
What happened?
I don't think we're alone.
Yeah, this who is she? This is Jill.
There's blood coming from the ducts.
I've never seen a mutation like this. Mutation looks fucked up, like it's not even done correctly. Like, not that they fucked up designing it, but that it's like a mutation that's occurred naturally. Evolutionary mutation, you might say. Which is interesting to think about. Oh, herb. That UI is so fucking one, this is definitely MT framework, and two, this is definitely 3DS. Why are those the biggest rats ever?
It's shorted out.
Who let those rats on this boat?
The power still works here.
Not the fucking RE4 model for the handgun rounds.
Parker, give me a hand here.
Sure, no problem.
Fuck no, man.
I got something. I think it's a gun.
Now what?
Give me a sec.
Don't. Not with your bare hand. Jill, you know better.
So, it's not Chris.
It's definitely still horny era Resident Evil, though. What just happened with my dodge? I did like an auto dodge. What the fuck? How is that occurring?
This explains our missing crew.
This is not good. Where are you, Chris?
So very funny. Because this is post RE5, Jill's visual identity has become a skin tight suit. Revelations! Wow. Episode. They're split into episodes too. Oops. I was gonna say, like, another reason why I'm so interested in the Revelations games is because we know the writer for this game. I've brought it up a few times. Oh. Shit. Game's still going on its own. Hold on, let's just pull this up.
This sunny and idyllic Mediterranean coast was the site of one of the world's greatest structures. It took a full 11 years to finish constructing the world's first aquapolis, the floating city of Terra Grigia. A sustainable metropolis operating on a massive
This is so Daisato.
equipped with the latest green technologies.
Idealistic
Never before had
future.
solar energy been
Impossible
used to supply
technology
powers
for
to an
the
entire
great
city.
enhancement of mankind.
But in 2004, Veltro, a terrorist group opposing the city's
That was then
development,
attacked by
launched
terrorists.
a bioterrorist attack. They not only released a virus, but also several creatures, known as bioorganic weapons, further complicating the situation. This launched
there's
one of
hunters in the
worst
streets.
tragedies the world has ever seen. The FBC, the world's leading counter-bioterror organization operating under the auspices of the US.
This feels like they're leveraging the fact that they have a CGI team for the movies at this point.
A counter-bioterror NGO, which operates independently of the interests of any one country, went in as observers to assist the FBC.
Morgan
Realizing
Lansdale.
the need for immediate and decisive action,
These are some anime designs. This is like,
in order to use the city's solar energy matrix on itself.
this was when Resident Evil was also
Media
like
outlets
trying to get
around
real
the
anime.
world began to refer to the incident
Just to be
as
fair,
the
so is
Terra
6,
Grigia
but
panic. Following the incident, the FBC announced it has successfully disbanded the terrorist group called Veltro. It is now 2005, and a sense of calm and security is finally returning to the people. But, as you can see, the lost city of Terra Grigia remains inaccessible. A silent and
that is the
symbol of
oh
the
my
threat
god, this is
poses for people around the world.
I've experienced enough of this writer's work that I can recognize the pattern. Even the storytelling device of using news to catch up the audience with the story at hand.
Ah, there you two are.
O'Brien, you don't normally join the fray.
Well, my doctor told me I need exercise. I assume you both know that the FBC has cordoned off the entire area. However, in the past few weeks, a number of mysterious carcasses have washed up.
I guess the FBC couldn't cover up a mess this big, huh?
Anyone who knows
The faces are very wide, which is another sign that this is a 3DS game because they want emotions to be big and visible
The BSAA
instead of
to
thin.
investigate.
You only have so many pixels on a 240p screen.
Pick up your new equipment from Quint?
The, Genesis or something. Is that its name?
You didn't bother to read the manual, did you?
No, I brought it with me, just in case.
I hope you read quickly, because you're gonna need it on your mission.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Genesis manual. The nickname of the high-level bioscanner currently being tested and developed by the GPC. It bounces special synchrotron radiation off a target in order to analyze it. It is possible to detect and analyze even the smallest amounts of viruses. Since this version, it has been possible to produce simple vaccines from the viral analysis data. Okay. Using synchrotron radiation, it is possible to detect specific objects. The data for bullets and medicinal herbs are registered within the internal memory for testing. If a detectable object is nearby, indicator in the lower right area of the monitor will light up. So something just happened with this game that I'm immediately like, nope. Well, first off, raise the brightness. Second off, window this game. We'll just play like this. Now I could talk about how this game specifically has a different writer than the average Resident Evil. And you heard me say it a few times already. That is Dai Sato. Known for writing that episode of Cowboy Bebop. I think it's called fucking... Ah, Jesus, it's escaping me. Like Brain Scratch or some shit? Anyway, they also wrote Ghost in the Shell, Wolf's Rain, a few episodes of Samurai Champloo, Eureka 7, Ergo Proxy, and we recently played through Ace Combat 3 Electrosphere, which is 100% Dai Sato. So, oh my fucking god, playing all of Ace Combat 3 helped me prepare for being able to just fucking, like, watch this game and be like, oh, I see the pattern completely. I know all of your tricks. Also, this person works on stories, Monster Hunter stories, and currently... Wait, what? Oh, World's Bubble Up. That's funny. I like that one. Currently works on Pokemon. Interesting turn. But yeah, literally fucking just sitting on this. Now, this is going to bother me now that I already have the internet open. It fucking is Michelle Ruff, isn't it? Oh my god. That makes the most fucking sense in the world. Oh, Kami. Fucking Catherine and Catherine. But most notably, the original voice actor for Yukari Takaba. She's currently also still Crimson Viper, which I appreciate that she's... Wait, is she still Crimson Viper? Oh, I don't think she is. Wait, what? It sounds like her. Who's Crimson Viper now? No, it's still Michelle Ruff. There you go. Thank God. I actually think I would have been mad if they replaced Michelle Ruff for Crimson Viper. I think she's really good at it. I guess she is also one of the voices for Robin. Eliza, man. I haven't thought about Eliza Skullgirls in a while, but yeah, that is Michelle Ruff. I didn't realize that she was consistently Cream the Rabbit also. Interesting vocal shift, but also I have to do this. There we go. We have game. Okay, how's the temperature on my computer? Perfectly fine. Keep going.
Ah, look at this mess. Oh, they're rotted to hell.
Skin so pale. I've never seen anything like it.
Use the Genesis to get a reading on it. Genesis requires a decent sample size to get an accurate reading. Scan the carcasses on the beach and send me your data.
Have a look at this.
I'm getting something from inside it.
Gonna watch a
Careful now.
cutscene.
Don't worry, I've done this before. I've got something. What is this? If it's an engineered mutation, this could prove a link.
I'll run some tests on this. Continue with the investigation.
I was gonna say this is really interesting because this is also this game runs on a version of MT Framework that was ported to the 3DS and then back ported.
That's where Terra Grigia was. Has it been a year already?
This shot of the fucking underwater city is literally the same shot as the Mega Float in Ace Combat 3. It's literally the same. Our fucking future city.
It moved!
Careful, you don't know what strain of virus we're dealing with. I kind of figured that. Don't worry, we're on it.
Oh, it's still alive. Also, okay. So I heard a different sound and I thought it was dead.
After Raccoon City, this must be a cakewalk.
I suppose. So why'd you quit the FBC for this outfit?
I wanted to be more involved. I wanted to fight.
I see you two are okay. Continue with the investigation, but proceed with extreme caution.
This is interesting. I was fucking around because I'm like, if this game feels like it's begging for a sidestep button. And sure enough, holding down L2, you get a sidestep button. This game is running on MT Framework 3DS, a variant of the engine that was built to... At first, they attempted to recreate Resident Evil 5 for the 3DS, because they wanted to see if they can port one of the best-selling games to the 3DS. They got as far as making Mercenaries. So they released Mercenaries 3D, which we do have. If I so choose, I could spend extra time playing that. Don't know if I will, because every day that I don't play Resident Evil 9, I get spoiled on something else. Because people can't fucking stop themselves. I already got... Wait, hold on. How do I do it again? It's with X? Yeah, with X. Scanning the enemy for the first time. There you go.
That smell must have ruptured from gas.
Christ, what a mess.
I don't love the 30 audio here.
To run an analysis. Give me a few more.
These controls are a little sticky, but honestly, they're not that bad. Okay. I know that was obviously described to me, but I'm like...
We don't have enough data to run a complete analysis. Gather some more samples from the carcasses on the beach.
I feel like I didn't expect it to just give it to me. We're looking around for the forbidden hidden one. That's gonna give us the extra %. Getting your analyze rate to 100% will earn you a health recovery item. The rate you receive will go down if you analyze the enemy of the same kind.
I've collected enough samples.
Good. Get them to me ASAP.
First article describing the existence of BOWs to the public. I'm a little worried because I don't know how loud that was meant to be. The sound of the guy saying, "Good, get those samples back to me," wasn't that loud to me, and I'm like, is that loud because I can't hear well in my right ear, or is that just quiet because the audio is bad? I will say the one thing about this era of MT Framework.
Shit. I hope these things stay dead.
More of them? Hurry up and neutralize them.
Oh, it's got me in the corner. The worst enemy ever.
Finally, some peace and quiet.
All in a day's work for you two, eh? All right, enough chit-chat. Get that sample data to me.
There you are. Nice work.
No doubt about it. These corpses show signs of viral infection.
And I bet it's no coincidence they came through the FBC's blockade.
Well, we did all we can. Now, we wait for the results to come back from HQ. Huh? It's the emergency line. Yeah, it's me. Uh-huh. What? Yes, that's fine. I'll take it from here. We'll have to speed things up. Starting now. Uh-huh. Good. Get to it. Jill, Parker, you two are still on the case.
What happened?
We lost contact with Chris and Jessica.
When? How?
We're not certain. I've sent their last known coordinates to your terminals.
The signal was lost over the ocean. I thought they were in the mountains chasing Veltro. But judging from their position, they must be...
On a ship. go back to HQ. Take charge of the search and rescue. You two will be my eyes out there.
Yes, sir.
I don't love the audio bouncing. Saving after a scene or episode is optional. Saving often is recommended, however. Fair enough. Okay, something interesting is that like Jill's outfit in this game is because post RE5 these kind of suits did become part of her identity.
These things got to
visually,
Jessica?
including the ponytail.
I hope not.
Hey, no one's saying Chris is dead.
All right, then let's find him already.
You hear that? Was that the lock?
I'll check it out.
Ma'am? For real. She wears 1,000,000,003 outfits and they're all good. I was gonna say, I think the audio balancing for this game is kinda whack.
Okay, I'll see what I can find here.
Copy that. I'll radio you if I pick up Chris's trail.
It's funny because I got into it a little bit yesterday when we were playing Conan, where I was like, I think one of the issues of a lot of people dislike that Jill vanished from the franchise, and well, it's not like particularly Chris's fault. It's kind of annoying how often Chris gets the spotlight, specifically because they have a really good cast of varied heroes. Jill is nowhere to be seen in a world epidemic of Resident Evil 6. Impressive, considering. He doesn't recover. I think it's very clearly defined that like she's around, but she just doesn't show up or come up. Chris is too busy having homoerotic tensions with every new character that he's about to lose. Anyone here? It'd be like, it's funny because it feels like Leon Jill would have been the easiest slam dunk in the world. I don't mind Helena, but she strikes as new girl of the week. Is that doing more damage on headshot? It's hard to tell. I referred to Jill as Resident Evil's final girl. And like that's really what it felt like she was when we were in the classic era of Resident Evil. Then she kind of just vanished for no real reason. Which is funny because typically like when a franchise has a final girl, they end up bringing her back and back and back. And she becomes somewhat the icon of the franchise, but like Resident Evil just didn't think to do that. And they gave that role to Leon, which is kind of why I think that people get frustrated with Leon over Jill. I guess not one-to-one, but when you frame it as you, like, if you think of Jill as the final girl, it becomes more and more weird every time she doesn't show up in a game. Inker mark. Oh no. Am I getting motion sickness playing this game? I just felt that. Uh-oh. That is the most anime girl Kia. Oh, not my problem. Oh, that guy's dead.
Jill, what's going on?
I found a survivor. The BOW's got her, though.
Who was she?
I'm still trying to piece that together.
That reminds me, I need to scan everything. I gotta remember to scan because it's part of the fucking game's design.
Parker, I couldn't find anything out on the woman, but I did find a key.
Copy that. Hold on to it. We just might need it.
Doesn't look like one of the crew. She could be from the organization. Also, like me, her tits are currently out. Ma'am? Your hooters are on display?
I found Chris. Make your way to my location.
After I scan all these other rooms first. Hey, bro, what were you doing in there? Shit, what am I doing? I don't even think I need to fight this guy. Like, I could just leave. Also, I have noticed something. I don't know how to feel about it, but I don't know what my health is.
Jill,
Come on, we gotta help Chris. Chris! Chris? What is this?
Oh, great.
it's a trap.
Real gaming? What's up, Marcus? I was talking about how it's interesting that Jill's identity has like been permanently changed by RE5, even in games that technically take place before it. Like visual identity. Ponytail and zip down
It's time you learned the truth,
is part of her thing.
Miss Valentine.
Also, playing Ace Combat 3 and a bunch of other stuff. Episode Into the Depths end. I like this outfit. It's a good outfit, and it fits her pretty well. I'm just like, it's really funny that you can see this game. I'm trying to think of how to say this, but it's just like, this game can't exist. The outfit exists the way it does because they don't want to backtrack on decisions or design cues they've made with RE5. I was also saying that because I played Ace Combat 3 and because I watched a bit of Ergo Proxy recently, I'm like, oh my god, the writer for this game can't help himself. He does the fucking news report mega perfect city every fucking time and then shows you its dilapidated corpse every fucking time. It always looks like this. It's really funny. Oh boy, my favorite. Honestly, it is. I do enjoy this bullshit. I'm just like, oh hell yeah, let's go another round. Anyway, I'm gonna see if I have any leftovers. I realized I haven't eaten anything yet, and we're just gonna. I should have a quesadilla still in the microwave. If I don't, I'll just snack on something. I'll be right back. Yeah, me just sitting there enjoying yet another round. There was no quesadillas in the microwave. So I just got myself a short bowl of rice. And we will make do. Ugh. I don't know what it is, but rice, I swear to fucking God, is just like, even though it's literally just wheat and grain, so tasty. Like, I'll fuck up a yakisoba chicken. Or a yakimeshi chicken. Someone on my friends list has Revelations on their wish list. I'll be honest, I don't remember everyone who's on my friends list anymore. On Steam. Alright. Uh-oh. I can't control the game with my controller. Right, because it's the fucking empty framework game. Game doesn't feature plug and play like the sequels do. Meaning if at any time it loses connectivity to the controller, internet dies. Or not internet, but like you can't play the game with the controller anymore.
Resident Evil Revelations.
Raid mode. Incredible stuff.
Previously on Resident Evil Revelations.
We lost contact with Chris and Jessica.
The signal was lost over the ocean.
Queen Zenobia.
Right here on this ship.
No signs of life. But I feel like something's here.
I think it's a gun. This is not good. Where are you, Chris? Chris! What is this?
Oh, great. Shit! It's a trap!
It's time you learned the truth. Miss Valentine.
Double mystery, it says.
Slow down, Chris.
We're almost there, Jessica.
I certainly hope so. My feet are killing me.
Our source indicates the camp is on the far side of this peak.
Maybe it's the weather, but I still can't make contact with HQ. Who'd have thought we'd be stuck out here for so long?
That's crazy, isn't it? My weapon is a shotgun? Okay, I have a pistol too. I was about to say, I was like, you know, just make me shotgun it.
The plane! My God, it crashed! There shouldn't be any shipping routes in this area.
And the intel we got on Veltro was on the money. Come on.
Looking at the map right now, interesting how it displays information.
Jesus, no one could have lived through that.
Investigate the site. Let me know if you find anything.
It's weird seeing this game run so well. I guess it's also weird because if I remember correctly, this game ran at 30.
The manifest should give us a lead to work with.
Let's see. They were headed for Valkoinen Airport.
If that's where they are, this mine should take us there.
This mine is mine. I'm like, look at his face. Hold on. Oh, that's just his nose. It's just like really discolored.
Jessica, I need a hand.
Hold on.
Oh, it's really funny that this is technically 2 players. Not like 2 players, but 2 characters. And like Resident Evil 5 and 6, you can't go anywhere until your other character shows up.
This cave is too cold.
You should have worn your thermal underwear.
Hey, did you hear that?
Chris, that was the most inappropriate thing to say ever.
I think they're infected. Be careful, Jessica.
See? This is why I like chihuahuas. Was the plane transporting these things?
Looks that way, doesn't it?
Then Veltro is back from the dead.
Yeah. We have to stop them before anyone gets hurt.
Camera swings way too much for its own good. Like, it's replicating the thing you can do on RE5 where you turn the camera without turning and then just hit aim. But it feels like it's doing way more than it needs to here. Enemies are gonna come from this thing. Interesting watching the draw distance fail at 0 range. The POW decoy, a grenade-type sub-weapon. Once it hits the ground, it lets a unique sound that lures surrounding enemies and then explodes. Takes out everything in the vicinity. It's very effective. I have a question. Controls. There was like a dodge Jill was doing in the base game that I'm like, how do you do that?
So, Jill, was it?
Was what? Stay focused.
She was your partner before, right?
Yeah, my partner from before. What about it?
I was, just asking.
Jessica, we live in a sexless universe. It's not gonna happen. Oh, I can't contain more ammo. I'm so full of ammo.
Shit.
Chris, are you okay?
It's just my leg. I'm not going anywhere for a while.
Hold on, I'll be right there.
Like, I'm gonna need her to get this one.
Why now of all times?
Damn, there's too many of them.
There, Chris.
Shit, my ammo's not gonna last.
I guess I do have decoy.
Me and my sweet ass are on the way.
You can aim faster in this game too.
Can you stand?
Thanks. I'll be okay.
I got over it now that you're here.
Sorry to bring this up again, but
Bring what up?
do you trust me as much as Jill?
There's no need to compare. I trust you both. Besides, trust is built through actions, not words.
That's so like you, Chris. It's always about the job, isn't it?
I guess, yeah, I can't go up there. What else is there other besides the job? I don't understand.
Look, is that the airstrip?
That's their hideout.
This is Forkball. Do you read?
Chris here.
Bro's named Forkball.
All right. Where are you?
The interference here killed our signals. We're at Valkoinen Mock Airport.
Damn it. It's all a setup.
What do you mean?
I sent Jill and Parker to the Mediterranean on faulty intel, and now I've lost contact with them. I haven't heard from them since.
How? What's going on?
Chris, you better look at this.
It's impossible.
O'Brien, you're not gonna like this. We found the Veltro crest.
Then stories of their resurrection are true. If that's the case,
Then the setup that got Jill and Parker. It was all...
yeah, I'd almost guarantee it.
O'Brien, we'll go after Jill and Parker. I hope that's not a problem.
Not at all. Make your way to the Mediterranean, and we'll keep you posted.
Any idea what's going on?
We'll sort it out later. We have to move.
What just happened to my controller? Was that my controller? Was my controller? Shit. No. Ah. I get it was a different time, but like for real, not having hot plugging on a video game is really annoying. Especially on consoles that had hot plugging. I gotta try this again. Like this came out. Okay, so this version of the game came out on PS3 and Xbox 360, meaning that by the time this game hit consoles,
Resident Evil.
it was dealing with controllers being unplugged, like back and forth. I have to figure out what just happened to my wire and why that happened at all. It got caught on the controller of my PC, so
Previously on Resident Evil Revelation.
we don't need that. We've been moved to the guest cabin.
What? Where?
Jill?
Parker.
Where are you?
I don't know. A room, I think. Somewhere on the ship.
Damn it. Bastard took all my weapons.
Can you reach HQ?
No, comms are out it seems. We should regroup.
Been broken for a while. Drain the tub is literally a fucking Resident Evil 1 call. No good. I think it's locked. It's screwed in pretty tight. Okay. So I need something to unscrew it. What do I do? Okay. There you go. Dodging at the right timing. Try that again. What do I do if now's not the best time for that then? Interesting. Great, a padlock.
I wish I had my weapons.
Jill, you can't fight without a weapon. Just do your best to dodge.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna need to read that tutorial again. We're also just gonna die here. I'm like, the dodge is explained, but it doesn't feel like it's explained very well if it's like weird to input.
Resident Evil.
I forget that this is the actual menu. Oh, I guess what I'm forgetting about this menu is that the fucking... It looks like this because this is what it used to look like on the fucking 3DS. Said you can view the tutorial from the main menu. What main menu?
Previously.
I checked it and it wasn't there. Also not here.
fight without a weapon. Just do your best to dodge.
Hmm. Save for the card reader. Okay, I definitely input the fucking dodge there. So I gotta get through the fucking hallway here. Huh. Interestingly, this is somewhat set up like the fucking L hallway in RE1. Ooh. This area is fancy. Right, I still don't have a fucking handgun.
Jill, are you okay?
I'm fine, but the ship's crawling with BOWs.
Okay, we're going to need our weapons. I think I saw them on my way here, but I couldn't reach them. We should be okay as long as we work together. Wait, there are more creatures this way. I found this though. Think we can use it?
Yeah, it just might do the trick.
Huzzah! What's up, Fallen Lord?
The weapons I found are just up ahead. Hurry.
Yeah. There we go. Custom part?
Jill, I found our weapons. They're in here.
I just shoved 5 meaty thick glizzies in a sandwich and shoved it down my throat. I feel so good. How about you? I ate a small thing of rice. Wow, that's just an RE5 animation. Switch or customize weapons here. the firepower damage by 10%. Hell yeah.
We got our equipment. Now what?
Now we contact HQ and tell them what the hell is going on.
We should be able to do that from the bridge. Let's go.
Sister's husband got into RE, but I got him started with RE2 remake. That's a fantastic one to start on.
This is the room I was stuck in. By the way, what's the deal with that guy in the gas mask? What's his game?
This game has the courage to have characters banter about the current occurrences of the game's plot. I was like, that one's good. You can go RE3 or just right to RE4. All up to preference, honestly. Interesting. Yeah, it definitely gives you enough ammo to handle everything. I told him to play remakes 7, 8, 9. At the 7, it's a lot different than before, so good luck. Yeah, no, that's pretty much everything. That's all the information in order.
Things are hiding everywhere.
Interesting. I need to recap the tutorial. It's not saying it, but if you let go of aim at the right time, you'll also get the evade. That's how I was getting at the very start of the game. I was like, damn, this sequence has a fucking auto dodge so that you feel like a cool guy. And it's like, actually, I believe I was inputting them all manually every time. 7 is probably the most different of all of them, honestly. item here. Be handgun rounds. How does he? How does he do it? I need to double check what it means. It says if you stagger an enemy, you can hit them, and I'm like, okay, well let me try that. Not working out for me so far. I don't know how I feel about the color grading vanishing when you would take damage. I think that might happen. I don't have any other weapons yet. Interesting, doing it like this, you can move around while shooting. Basically, holding both triggers down, you can move and shoot. Which isn't on by default, mind you. There is something close by to scan, huh? It was in this room? Did I despawn the item by letting go too quick? Well, whatever. Interesting. And with that, I am out of ammo. I try to not be a complainer, but this game makes it easy sometimes. These games make it easy, that is. Is that not the object we need to fucking advance? So this is a proper level. Bless. Shotgun shells. Yippee!
I'm at the bridge. We can't change our course. We're completely adrift.
Ammo case increases your ammo capacity.
Perpetrator can't be far.
Don't tell me that was the tugboat.
Shit, we'll be stuck here. Dear. Freeze! Drop the weapon!
Drop yours, Parker. Who the hell are you?
I'm like, anything other than Jill fucking getting this guy would be an insult to everyone in the room. Okay. I'm gonna stop it there. Low on energy again. I don't want to take another nap. Not sleeping well is really fucking with me now. Let's rate Jax. Unless someone else is streaming, then I could raid. Look, there's people who could raid, but I'm gonna raid Jax. Thanks for stopping by, everyone, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.